Hey, my loves, it's Tefania with tfawniaclairetarot, and I'm here to give you your weekend motivational video, inspirational video via intuitiveness, tarot, and oracle. I hope y'all had a productive week, a positive week, and I'm just going to get right to it. If any of this resonates with you, please feel free to like the video, comment on the video, share the video, or subscribe to my channel if you feel inclined. Okay, so far, two cards fell out. The Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess in reverse. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. So I'm going to start off with that. The King of Swords is, kings for one are all about focus. They're about focus, and they're about keeping things like structured, and like the queens of the tarot deck, they're about creating. But the kings of the tarot deck, they're about keeping things in order. And with the King of Swords, it's pertaining to like your thoughts, your perceptions, the way you speak, the way you communicate, and the power of, I heard manipulation. Okay, so the power of manipulation, but that sounds bad. The word manipulation, it most people automatically have a bad connotation with that, or think of a bad expression of the word manipulation. But manipulation could actually be a good thing, because many things are manipulated. You know, when you're cooking food, you're manipulating the chemicals that you're using and to cook, or manipulating the different um herbs or whatever it is that you're using. You're manipulating it because you're mixing it with something else to make it into another thing. So in a way, that is manipulation. But the power of manipulation, you can manipulate your reality by simply changing your perception of it, by simply changing the way you communicate about it, changing the way you speak about it. And I said that in one of the videos. I probably say it in every video, that how you speak over things could really affect the change of it. The power of word, the power of the tongue. But the King of Pentacles is all about focusing your thoughts, your intentions, your perceptions on something to um, create a certain outcome, or to keep a certain energy flowing in a way that you would like it to flow by utilizing your mind, right? So with the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles, and this is the weekend energy, like I said, Saturday and Sunday. Um, I'm filming this on Friday, so we can say Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or whenever you see this video, that's when the energy will probably be prominent for you. The Queen of Pentacles, it could be a earth sign person that's significant in your life, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Female or male. If it's a male, it's a male that's in tune with his feminine side. Um, Vice versa with a female. It's a female. It's a female that's in tune with her masculine side also, because females that are in tune with their masculinity can be in charge or in control of things. In this card, there's a snake that is handing this Queen of Pentacles, and it's coming from the direction that would be represented as the past. So it's some type of wisdom or knowledge that you have pertaining to, or wisdom or knowledge that you're being given, that's going to help you with either your health, your career, your craft, or gaining some type of material wealth. But it's like you're not listening, because the High Priestess is all about wisdom and knowledge and knowing things that other people don't know. it's all about secrets or keeping things a secret. So it could also be advising you to keep this a secret, whatever it is that the whatever the wisdom or knowledge is that's being handed to you or that you already know, to keep it a secret for some reason. Let's pull a card to see. It could be that it's telling you to keep it a secret for some of you. And I'm looking at the clock and it's 911. 911 is always like a state of emergency. I think of emergency when I see 911. So it definitely could be to keep this thing a secret. The Sun card fell out in the reverse. The Sun card fell out in reverse, and the Sun in reverse um, reminds me of having a lack of clarity about something. So, if you find something out, if you find out some type of information, because King of Swords could represent information also, but if you find out some type of information about something um, that you're not 100% sure about just yet, or you don't have maybe have the physical proof to um, prove it, the advice here is to keep it a secret. On the flip side, it could be that some of you, have the wisdom and knowledge to create something of value, but you're lacking the confidence, or you feel like you don't know enough about it, or you may feel like you don't have all that you need to move forward with it. It's basically a lack of confidence, or maybe not wanting to be seen, maybe wanting to keep this a secret. You want to do it in secret. I'm gonna pull another card to get more clarity on this. Some of you are having a difficult time being clear about what it is that you want. I just keep seeing cards that make me think of keep it to yourself. If you hear something in the background, it's my dogs outside wrestling with each other. Nothing major is going on. But I just keep seeing cards that make me feel like this needs to be kept to yourself, or you need to cut. It's not time to communicate about this yet, or it's not time to move forward with this yet, or to speak about it yet, not move forward. Like I'm not seeing any action cards, so I feel like it's not quite time to take action on it. It's not quite time to speak about it. Maybe keep it to yourself for now until the time is right. Regardless of what it is pertaining to something that something that you may have found out about, but you aren't 100% clear. So I guess the advice is like, until you're 100% clear about it, to really keep it to yourself and to decide, or really sit down and think about, if it's even worth making a big deal about it. You may need to plan before you take action on it, or figure out how, like if it's something that you're trying to promote, figure out how you're going to promote it. What's the best ways to do this before you actually put it out there? Or if it's a conversation that needs to be had, figure out how you want to go about communicating this before you actually do it. If it's worth even giving the energy to. And then we have the King of Wands. Okay, so wait until you feel more confident. Wait until you feel more confident with it. Like, build yourself up mentally before you move forward with this. Let me pull. I was going to pull from the oracle decks that I've been using, the Angels of Abundance for our finances, and then the Romance Angel Oracle for our love, and I still will, but I want to pull from my Moonology Oracle deck before I use those to get just a little bit more clarification on what the tarot is suggesting. If any of this resonates with you and you want a personal reading, my information is in the description. If you want to donate to the channel to keep it going, because it does cost, which you don't have to, but it would be appreciated if you did. My donation links are below, and also I have the links for the cards that that I'm using too. Okay, so the two cards that came out from the Moonology deck are A Time to Give Rather Than Take, New Moon in Virgo, and Nothing Will Come of This Situation, Void Course of Moon. So, like I said, whatever it is, I don't think it's worth um making a big deal about it right now, because the path is not clear with it. Well, I'll say if it's something that's bothering you, like if it's something that maybe a secret that you found out, something that you know, but other people may not know. You know, it's not really that big of a deal right now for you to put it out in the open. It's best to keep it to yourself, because nothing will come from this situation. Maybe it'll fizzle out in the end. Um, if it's something that you if it's something that you are putting time and energy into, and you feel like there's kind of a block or whatever, maybe, angels and ancestors are trying to uh, really block that, because they don't want you to continue giving energy to it, because nothing will come from that. But I'm going to read to you guys what those book interpretations are for those two cards. Let me see. New Moon in Virgo, 52. It says, when this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make the restart a clever one, that's simple and well organized. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it, so if you've been unwell, the card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapy, so add these into your routines now. However you've been feeling, if the situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing things or being too critical. So if it's something that or you found out, or you think you know, yeah, or you think it could be that you're overanalyzing the situation, like I said, or being too critical about it. It's really not that big of a deal to just let it fizzle out. It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you, and to think more about what you can do for others. It says the teaching, Virgo and the Son of Health, Service, and Analysis. Its energy, Virgo is in the sun sign of health, service, and analysis. Its energy is precise and has a feel of the harvest about it. When this card comes up, it could be that a wonderful bounty is coming your way. However, the energy of the new moon in Virgo is usually about getting your life in order. So that's what you need to do at the time of Virgo new moon, and whenever else you pull this card. So if it's something that you're pursuing, it's time to get things in order before you actually bring it to light. So let's see what is nothing will come from this situation, says the void of course moon. 102. It says, in a form of astrology known as horary, yeah, where an astrological chart is cast according to when the question is asked and decoded, a void of course moons means nothing will come of this matter, or the situation will not bear fruit. This may or may not be good news depending on what you are asking. For example, if you were worried about something, whatever it was, this card can be taken as a sign that there's nothing to worry about. However, if you're asking about a new project of any kind, including a new relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectations or change things so you get a different outcome. Like I said in the beginning of the video, changing your perception about it, changing the way you speak about it, um, changing the way you speak over it, and maybe using some positive affirmations can also help you to manipulate the outcome of the situation. Remember, the cards can only predict what you are currently creating, and you can change that with both behavior and beliefs. And like I said, it's to build up your confidence before you move forward with it. Because if you're not feeling confident within yourself about something, whether it be a relationship or whether it be something that you're pursuing, anything that you're pursuing, if you're not thinking positively about it and you're not feeling confident about it, you're not going to be creating the outcome that you really want to create. You're going to be creating more of a fear-based outcome than uh, a good one. The teaching from this card says the main definition of void of course moon is when the moon won't make a major connection with any of the planets until she enters the next sign. The best thing you can do when you get this card is to chant Sanskrit words Am, Am, Nama, Narayani, whatever, however you say that. It's Am, O-M, Namo, Namo, Narayani, Narya, Narayaani. You can look that up on YouTube. They may have some chants because I don't know how to say it, but YouTube may have, most likely they're going to have the chants to where you can just repeat what they say or just play it in your headphones. But it means I surrender to the divine. Avoid a course moon is time to just be rather than trying to do. It's a time to just be. And with anything that you're trying to manifest, the best thing that you can do as you're trying to manifest that, like I said, is to think positively over it and build your confidence up with it and act as if you're already like that. Like if you're trying to be, I'm gonna use YouTube for instance. If you're trying to be a YouTube star, you know, when you're doing your videos, and this is the pot calling the kettle black because I'm still building my confidence up with these videos too, building my presence in front of the camera. But you have to continue to practice and you have to build yourself up by making yourself feel like you are already a YouTube star. Uh, yes, this is beer I'm drinking. I'm a beer drinker. I'm a country girl, okay? I'm from Louisiana, from the boot. I'm from the country in Louisiana, a little town called Edgard, where we cuss, we drink beer, and we have fun. We enjoy life. But I'm gonna go ahead on and pull from this Angels of Abundance Oracle, just to give a little insight or a little positive message about our finances and our money. Any of y'all from Louisiana that's watching this video, give a little shout out in the comments. Matter of fact, if you're in Louisiana and you're watching this video, leave a comment, let me know, and I will send you an email. You can leave your email in the comment. I will send you an email. I'll do a free reading for you guys. But it says employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. And I did say that I was going to start doing the readings on my phone instead of the computer so that you can see the cards more clearer. I'm still debating if I want to do that or not, but you'll know if I do because you're going to be able to see the cards better. It's just more convenient for me to use my computer until I get a better one. I'm putting it in the universe that I want a Apple computer. So if anybody wants to donate so that I can buy one so y'all can see these images better, that'll be great. But me using my phone is inconvenient for me because sometimes I get calls and text messages and stuff like that that interrupt the video, and then I have to start over. And then I have to edit it to put them together. So, but employment, let's see what the book says about this. Because the interpretation they give you on a card is pretty good, but they go more in depth about it in the book. It says this card heralds a positive change in your career path. You're headed in a much better direction. You are headed in a much better direction aligned with your true beliefs and passions. No more suffering just to earn a paycheck. You will now be working from inner truth. This change requires a lot of faith and trust. This card is your assurance. I'm going to go back to that. No more suffering just to earn a paycheck. You will now be working from your inner truth. So whatever it is that you truly want to do, once you build up your confidence and you begin to change your perception about the situation and not try to manifest out of fear and just manifest out of love and passion and confidence, is no more suffering. You will now be working from your inner truth. This change requires a lot of faith and trust. The card is your assurance that as long as you consistently take action as you're divinely guided, you will continue to be supported. Big word, consistently. Big word, be consistent. I'm learning that myself. Keep feeding it energy, because if you do not continue to feed energy to whatever it is that you're trying to grow, it will fizzle out and die. So you have to continue to feed it energy. When you adjust your life to be more heart-centered, there's a positive effect upon your finances. Your expenses decrease because you are no longer buying things in an attempt to feel happy. As a happier person, you attract more people who want to work with you as a customer, client, partner, investor, and so on. And your business is successful because it's built upon passion. God and the angels are guiding your career transition, and there's no need to rush, push, or try to control the process. Your role is to keep your mind quiet and sober so that you can clearly hear your divine guidance and then follow it without hesitation or delay. So that's some really good advice. My daughter is texting me. That's why I don't want to do my videos on the phone. My daughter is texting me, asking me about her school bag. Let's see. Hold on one second. Um, so I'm gonna pull one for I Love Life from the Angels, the Romance Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue. This particular deck is not in print anymore. I don't believe any of Doreen Virtue's decks are in print anymore, but they do have some that are still out for sale. If you have any of Doreen Virtue's decks, keep them on, like keep them. Don't sell them, keep them, because they're gonna be worth some money one day. I was looking for the Romance Angels Oracle deck to put the link for in case you guys want to buy it, because I'm an affiliate with Amazon. But I was looking for that particular deck. They didn't have any more for sale, any new ones for sale, but they did have some used ones for sale, and the price on it was crazy. So if y'all have Doreen Virtue decks, keep them. They're gonna be worth some money one day. And if you have them new, like never open, keep it like that if possible, because they're gonna be worth even more money than the used ones. All right, so this particular card says separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Um, this particular message, I don't feel like it's so much for everybody, so I'm going to pull more than one card asking about our love life. I'll put another card just for clarity. But for those of you who are having issues with your partner, um, matter of fact, what's popping up in my head is you may be having some type of issues in your relationship because maybe y'all spend too much time together to the point where you're losing your own identity. That could be with those with that oh, shit, I didn't put the cards up. But that could be with that sun in reverse, and the high priestess in reverse was talking about also. It could be that in a way you're losing your self identity because you're spending so time with the other person that you're not really giving attention to yourself. So time apart from your partner may be needed in order for you to get back to your center and get back to yourself and build your confidence so you can start working on things that you want to work on to build yourself back up. I'm gonna pull another card because I feel that like that wasn't. I mean, it's a general message, so everything that's being said will not resonate with everybody. You can check your sun, moon, or rising. I have done. I recently posted videos for the different signs, but I did it by element because I started back doing these videos like later in the month. Um, so I didn't really have time to do it for each individual sign. I'll try to do that for next month, but I'm just trying to keep my time, manage my time wisely because it's other things that I do also. And I have a family to take care of and spend time with. And the other card that was pulled is a wedding. It says this situation involves marriage. So a wedding could be an actual wedding, like an actual engagement. The person that you're dealing with could be someone that you're going to get married to, or it could be dealing with commitment. Now it could be that you um are committing to someone else, or it could be the need for you to commit to yourself too. Because sometimes with these two cards together, with the separation and the wedding card together, I feel like it's like you kind of need to separate from that person a little bit so that you can find your own identity and commit to yourself before you can marry someone else, or before you can commit to someone else. You have to first commit to yourself, because that's a terrible feeling when you commit to someone to so much, like you give so much of yourself to somebody else that um that you, if something happens, you totally shut down and you feel like you can't do anything, or like go into depression. That's not a good feeling. And then another thing that just popped up is that if it's something that you're working on, hold on. If it's something that you're working on, or something that you're working towards, or something that you've been doing that's kind of taking you away from your partner, it's time to commit more time to them. So maybe make a schedule to where you can have time to focus on the things that you're prioritizing, the things that you're building upon, but then also make time for your partner too, make time for your family too. But I'll read to you guys what the book says about these two cards also, because there may be something else in there that spark um, something within you. It says the romance angels are helping you during this period of separation from your partner. This card comes up to you as an indication of angelic support as you spend time away from each other. While you're apart, the angels can help you fill your hours with healthy activities, which will help your present or future relationship. This card may indicate a temporary period of aloneness, such as while your partner is traveling for business, or a time in your life when you're single and preparing for your next relationship. It can also mean a yeah, shut up, a marital separation or divorce. Call upon the angels for support and guidance during these transitions. They can help you discover the deep healing to be mind as you spend time alone, which prepares you for the next part of your relationship journey. But I want to read this part over. It says, while you are apart, the angels can help you fill your hours with healthy activities, which will help your present or future relationship. So, don't become so dependent on a person that you don't know what to do with your damn self when you're by yourself. Do something that makes you happy. Do something that's good for you. For me, I'm a stay-at-home mom. me and my boyfriend, we came to agreement that I don't like to work. I like to work on my own things. I don't like to work for other people. But he accepts me as I am, and he's okay with that. And there's certain things that we're building upon to where it will be more beneficial for the both of us if I'm at home anyway. But when he's away at work, when he's home, we under each other, we cuddling, we loving on each other. But when he's away at work, I'm working on my own things. When we first started this situation, I was adjusting myself within and adjusting my mindset. So I didn't right off bat. That's why y'all hadn't seen me for a while after I did my last video from October. But I had to get myself back in that mindset because before he and I got together, it was certain things that I went through that really had me that were weighing me down, and I had to get myself back up. I had to build myself back up. And I also have a video that I did a few months ago, titled Building Yourself Back Up or something like that. But and I'll put the link for that. Let me write a reminder to put the link for that video and to put the link for the I Am affirmation also. And I'll go ahead and read what they said, what the book has for a wedding. So it says, you drew this card because of an upcoming wedding, your own or someone else's. Okay. It comes to you because marriage plays a role in the answer to your question. For some people, this card could be a validation that you will get married and ask you to keep the faith and continue enjoying your life without worry about your future marital status. For others, this card could signal that you'll meet a significant other at an upcoming wedding or experience something there that will lead to new romance for you. It can also represent your parents' marriage and the way it affected your feelings and beliefs about relationships. That could be that resonates too with it brings up some of the cards that I saw with the High Priestess in reverse and the Sun in reverse and stuff like that. The High Priestess in reverse is it feels like your subconscious worries that you may have because of previous relationships that you were in, or because of relationships that you experienced, not necessarily your own, but maybe other people's relationships that are messing with you subconsciously, giving you fears about the relationship that you're in right now. But in a few cases, this card asks you to look at your present and past marriages or commitments, relationships, and review your feelings with the intention of healing your heart and your relationship. Perhaps it's time to enlist a marital counselor to help you both sort out how you feel. And sometimes this card can signal the end of a marriage, in which case the angels support everyone involved as you come to an understanding about the experience and renew your heart's willingness to love. And I do offer relationship consultations also. So, if your partner is willing to do some type of consultations with you, you can always book a reading with me. My prices are very reasonable. It's $25 an hour for one-on-one consultations. Um, Dealing with anything, whether it be career, whether it be school, friendships, family, relationships, whatever you want to talk about within that hour or however long you schedule for, we can talk about it. And if you want to bring somebody else in on it, you can do that too, and it will be the same price. Um, but that's pretty much all that I have for you guys, and it was pretty much clear, the message from it. So you know, check out the description. I'll post all the links on there. And you guys have a great weekend. I hope whenever you see this video that the message resonates and it helps you in some way and gives you comfort in some type of way. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.